riding around the block with a Glock. Yo ass finna get shot. That's the silencer. That's the grenade.
And we back. Dumbass.
Hey, and I'm back too, man.
Where'd you come from?
I don't know.
Where'd you come from?
I came from my house, my parents.
So you come from Amazon? That job you be working now?
Yeah.
They pay you good, aren't they?
15.5.
0.5?
0.5.
That's interesting.
About one more, so I need to get an actual, like, the career.
A career?
But thank you, Jeff Bezos, for hiring me.
Jeffy Jeff in the house?
So we're doing something a little different today, you know what I'm saying? It's the Halloween month, the month of October, so we're gonna react to some scary videos. Now, usually in these scary videos, right, people, the serial killer or the murderer is the guy doing the scary thing, right? Now, I have a code system, right?
Okay, you do have a code system.
Yeah. People like to spike, right? There's code yellow,
What's
code blue, code red,
wow,
and code black.
Wow.
If you do a code yellow, you irritated me, but I can get over that.
Okay, yeah.
Code blue is a high level irritation.
That's crazy.
To the point where I had to think about it throughout the day. And like, do I still have to like interact with this person? I have to confront this person most likely. Right? A code red.
Confront. Okay, yeah.
A code red is there's a physical confrontation. I have to beat you up.
Why?
Because you spited me to a very high degree. Now those code reds can change. Dark red means I really have to, you know.
Why you gotta beat his ass though? Forgive and forget.
And a light red is like maybe a little punch in your mouth.
Damn! How you punch somebody literally? How you punch somebody lightly in their mouth? Lightly in their mouth.
Now look, the last one is likely what a lot of these people are doing in this, right?
Why?
Be scared. Code blacks.
This one ain't no code black. They just antisocial, man.
If you commit a code black, it's life or death. Killing you wouldn't be a bad thing.
Damn, that's tough, nigga. You know where that shit send you, right?
No, but look.
That send you 2 spots.
If somebody breaking your house,
yeah,
and threatening to kill your kids,
yeah,
you commit code black.
Oh,
okay. Now it's like,
you put context in. I got you.
Yeah, so now it's like, you know what I'm saying? If I have to strap, yeah, I might have to unload on you.
No, nigga. Just let them. I should say that shit, right? I can say
just let them kill my kids.
I can say that shit on YouTube, nigga.
What are you talking about? Let me go out there. But these are the code systems. Most likely, these people are gonna commit code blacks, and most likely, these people are gonna sell.
That's not that bad, bro.
One more thing, one more keyword you know from our lingo: selling. Selling.
Everybody knows who's selling.
Because that's more of a 2K thing. Some people may not know what selling. Selling is people who mess up, make awful decisions. Right, decisions they easily could have avoided. They make awful decisions.
That's how you feel?
And they easily, so these people likely will sell, which will make the other person commit a code black violation.
That's how it works.
And then,
so that's the equation.
So that's usually how it works. Because if you don't sell, it's probably going to be like a code red. You know what I'm saying? But they sold, so serial killer going to be open to destroying them.
So you want to hop into it and see what happens?
Yeah, let's see. We got 3 true.
3?
True.
I guess you do say 3, huh?
Creepy horror stories.
Why her face like that? Shit's
Halloween
tough.
series.
Right. You ready?
Yeah.
And we have begun. That shit didn't play. Why that shit didn't play? I wonder why.
The ghost seller spiked you.
All right, let's try this one more time.
Is that code yellow?
No, it's not that bad. I'm gonna press it right now. Ready?
Yeah.
Months ago, I'm a 23-year-old female, and I had finally bought a car for myself. I loved driving around and listening to music. I usually liked doing this by myself. On this night, it was around 7 p.m.
Wait, who are we?
It was
We heard?
time.
Yeah, you're the 23-year-old girl.
On this particular drive, I took 2 of my siblings. My sister was 18, and my brother was 13.
But you don't.
I took them along with me after their constant pleading because they were bored.
What is this?
Now, I'm
I wasn't paying attention. Right? This shit just started. I was not paying attention.
23-year-old girl. She taking her siblings somewhere. 18-year-old sibling girl.
Hey, look, she's smoking, bro. What's she smoking?
Worrying that my parents
That's a good
would
thing.
catch me. The city that I live in has some bad areas. However, we lived in
why her shoulders built like that? Look at her.
So I didn't give a second thought about parking
Oh,
somewhere.
I forgot he's still talking.
Go back a little bit.
Why? You can't hear what he's saying?
Go back a little bit.
They're not gonna like that.
So these people can
We
hear.
lived in a quiet suburban area. So I didn't give a second thought about parking somewhere, getting out of my car, and lighting up a cigarette. I don't like smoking in my car. So there I was, parked beneath a street light, scrolling away on my phone. It was getting pretty dark, but I wasn't too worried about it, as I would visit this road frequently, and it wasn't too far from my aunt's house. As I was smoking my cigarette, I look up from my phone.
Why'd she say it
I
like
see a
that?
man emerging from some bushes nearby. I didn't think much of it.
Look
I
at
see people
him.
walking around here all the time.
Same.
This man was very tall, standing at least 6'4".
That's the nigga I'll
He
be
was on
seeing
the
in my.
opposite sidewalk.
Never mind.
I assumed that he was just going to
Nobody
carry
get
on
that-
walking,
nobody get that reference?
so I looked back to my phone. Until I looked up again and saw him standing in front of my car.
He didn't check out his vehicle. That's why. Her vehicle.
My sister, who was still in the car, must have been watching him as well.
Why?
Because she knocked on the window, telling me to come in. I had already put out my cigarette and was making my way to the driver's side door, keys in hand. The man was still standing there, not moving a muscle. I got in and locked my door and breathed a sigh of relief, thinking that maybe I was just overreacting.
She is.
As I
She
put my
definitely is
keys in the
overreacting.
ignition,
100%.
I looked up to see where the guy was, but he was no longer standing in front of my car. I looked in my rearview mirror and saw that he was now standing behind us. He was taking pictures of my license plate,
Cause that's his card. She stole the car from him.
and I could see his face a bit clearer now.
You gonna subscribe?
He appeared to be
That's
an
what I'm
Indian
using. That's the
man
same
with a
one I
beard
use.
and a hoodie over his head.
Pause real quick.
That's what I use though.
I'm gonna tell you real quick, right? Pause real quick.
This shit- no, no.
I analyze this quick.
No, it's not that bad.
No,
Bro.
look, because she's selling. Because I told
Why?
you. Why have I not driven away yet?
She just
Cause-
the nigga just admiring her
Because
car.
somebody taking pictures of my license plate. That's why I haven't driven away.
Because you stole a car from him. You
Why?
trying to,
You see, I'd be on the other side of the freeway. I'd be on the freeway by now.
for what?
Because why am I here?
He hasn't done harm to you.
Like I'm not giving you a chance to even think to do harm.
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
This is why. This right now. This is a cold. This is getting this is a light blue right now. You taking pictures of my
Light
car.
blue?
No, you staring at me
It's
and taking
like
pictures of
yellow.
my car. Somebody staring at you. Random man staring at you and then taking pictures of your car and license plate.
Yellow.
You're irritating me. I have to confront you. What are you doing?
I thought you said you supposed to drive off. How you confirm?
No, I'm gonna just run into him. Let's go.
Obscuring some of the features on his face, I asked him as politely as I could.
See?
Excuse me, what are you doing? The man comes towards my window, but still kept his distance.
Wait.
He then said in a very aggressive tone, "Do you know who I am?"
No, but I don't want
I
to. I
didn't know
don't
if he
want.
was asking a rhetorical question or not. I have a lot of shit going on in my house. I don't need you parking here and watching me.
You see what I'm
You
saying?
Okay.
look real suspicious.
Exactly.
Just randomly parking here with your two friends? What do you think you're doing?
Exactly.
Fuck out of here.
Damn.
I chuckled nervously. I was trying to keep calm.
It's a chuckle.
My anxiety was already halfway through the
Look at
roof.
they. Why they
this
chattering?
point. I didn't understand how I looked threatening in any way, as I'm a small girl who's been told that she looks like a kid. I was in my pajamas, and I was clearly minding my own business. Look, I just parked here to smoke. I come here all the time since I live close by. That's when the man got right up to my window.
What'd he
He
say?
slid his fingers through the gap and forced my window all the way down.
Nigga, what?
Bro, why?
Okay, that's my core. That's cold right though. That's dark right. Because at that point, I would think I think I told you I would seek enjoyment at beating his ass. I don't know, like that shit would be fun for me at that point. I'd be like, bro, you want to hop on this shit too? Let's whoop it both. Let's both of us whoop his ass. It should be lit. Nigga.
No, look. I can't even feel it. I'm not even like what you are. Drive away. You have a
Nigga,
car.
This nigga,
Why are you still here?
because he's trying. She's talking like.
I don't need to talk. Obviously, this is cap. I'm not.
Oh,
This is the beautiful thing being an introvert, right? I don't need to talk to people. I'm just gonna go.
He's gonna go.
I'm gonna go. I see a man staring like, oh, who is that? All right, well, don't matter to me, man. Hey, y'all ready? I am, and I'm gone.
This nigga like he destroyed my window. Like my minivan window, my passenger side. Driver's side window already don't work. He broke it. He just broke it again. I whooping his ass.
Screaming at the top of his lungs, "Get the hell out of here!"
Okay.
I screamed in terror and told him to stop swearing,
Why?
as I had a minor in the back seat.
Why did he
It
talk?
was scaring me.
Wait, I gotta pause it. Wait.
Then-
The reason why she was mad because he was swearing, not because he was up in his face, is stop swearing, bro. Okay?
Why you doing? No, I'm an 18-year-old. I'm a 13-year-old kid. I'm like,
Go!
leave.
He already took a picture of your license plate. He gonna find that shit regardless.
Don't care. You can take them hoes off. Drive away.
Nah, that's just connected to. I don't know. Maybe I thought it was connected to your house.
Now you get my house.
Isn't his license plate like?
Get out of
Isn't
here
how they
right
find
now.
people? I thought.
I'll damage your fucking car.
Okay, I got
There's a
you.
lot of wrong posts on but damn, I'm whooping his ass, bro. I'm whooping his ass so bad.
And I was terrified. I didn't even bother putting my seatbelt on. I bolted out of there.
That's aggressive,
And
though.
in my panic, I went straight ahead at a junction. It led me to a dead end.
Why his face look like that?
As soon as I stopped my car, I took the opportunity to try and calm down. My whole body was shaking. I couldn't even keep my foot on the clutch. My sister was quick to ask me if I was okay.
She's such a good
But
sister.
before I could even answer, I saw a pair of headlights coming right for us. It was the man. He was going at least 50 on a 20.
Oh, you just
And
passed
he
by.
almost crashed right into my car. But by some miracle, he just missed us.
That's tough, bro.
After his car screeched to a stop,
He stopped?
jumped out, and that's when I realized that my window was still all the way down. I quickly tried to roll my window back up, but the man was too quick.
Why she didn't drive yet, bro? That's crazy. Now you got okay. Come on. I give it to you at this point. All right. That's crazy. The first thing you come to your mind, let me roll this window up, bro. I feel like this glass is gonna protect me, other than my 80 mile per hour car.
See, I told you, look, how these work, because he on his way, he might do some cold black stuff. Look, told you, they sell, and on their way, because you easily could have gotten out of this situation. You will sell, and then he commits his cold black.
Okay, yeah.
That's how it works.
That easy.
Because this is what she's doing.
Yeah.
Driving, I have a car that can go up to 120, 140 miles. I'm gone.
Go on.
NASCAR, first place.
First place.
Then dove into my car.
Yeah, he in my
What?
Half
What's
of
up?
his body was through my window.
Why he beat
I
her
screamed
ass?
so
I
loud
beat his
with
ass.
ear right next to my face that I'm sure I deafened him.
Okay.
He was trying to force my car keys from the ignition, but I thanked my lucky stars that with my car, to release the key, you had to have your foot on the clutch, which I didn't. With one hand, I was pressing down on the horn of my car to make as much noise as possible,
Why didn't
so
you
I could
try,
alert anyone who
bro?
was nearby. I scratched his hands away from my car keys,
That's
and I
crazy.
heard my poor siblings crying their eyes out.
Why ain't they helping
My
me?
brother had no idea what he could do to protect me. I finally managed to
I'm not
force
even-
the man
I'm not
out
even
of my
blaming
car, and that's when he started screaming again.
What?
I thought I told you to get out of here.
That's what I'm trying to
Now
do.
I'm going to fucking kill you,
That's
bitch.
tough. That's tough, dog.
Wait, don't wait. If we pause too much, I know. So keep it going, but
That's tough.
it is tough.
The
That's
deranged man
tough.
then attempted to pull my door handle, trying
The
to
lock?
get inside, and that's when I
That's
floored
tough.
the fuck out of there. I didn't care that my body was shaking like a
What?
fish out of
How
water.
many- like, you could have done that,
My
like-
priority was
Nah.
the safety
But he
of my
threatened you.
siblings.
Run that nigga over.
I knew that we were making a
I'm
loud
just going.
commotion.
I'm just driving away.
I laid down on my horn, trying to get the attention of anyone nearby, but nobody came to help us.
Just
I
drive.
managed to maneuver my way out of the dead end,
Go to the police
and
office.
then went down a
Station.
new street, into a totally different area, and I then parked.
You
I knew
park a
that
lot.
this was probably not a good
I said
idea.
just going to this spot, your
See the
destination.
guy following us.
Oh, maybe that's why she
Reverse
didn't go
just
to
sat in
because
my
he
car,
following.
sobbing away. This was the first time that anything like this has ever happened to us.
Why should you just go to police?
I called the police, and I immediately wanted to punch myself in the face
Why?
when the dispatcher asked if I had gotten the man's registration number. Of course, in my panic, I didn't.
I
I
mean,
wanted to slap
of
myself
course,
in the
you want
face.
like you be
because I
obviously
listened
panicked.
to
The
a
man
lot
is
of
ready.
horror stories on
His
YouTube,
registration number.
and I always felt that they taught me how to handle certain situations. The dispatcher was very understanding, as was the female officer who called me the next day. As a woman, she understood how scary it must have been for me, and I cried to her as I recounted the incident. Unfortunately, the cops informed me that there was no CCTV cameras in that area, so there wasn't really much that they could do, especially with me not knowing where he came from. If he did in fact come from one of the nearby houses, I didn't know which one. The officer apologized to me, but it was really my fault for not mentally noting important information.
I mean, no, it's your fault because you ain't drive away.
Yeah,
That's,
that's
your,
crazy.
that's your fault.
That's the reason why she got mad.
It's not mentally. No, just drive away, bro.
Interesting.
The officer said that when I parked my car, the man was likely doing something illegal nearby, and that's why he freaked out on me. I personally think it was just some deranged individual who enjoyed scaring people who looked like easy prey.
He's not that crazy. Now he did code red. I say it's a dark red.
A little darker.
Yeah, dark red. It's not cold black. I don't even kill you for that.
That's interesting. No, I think I whoop his ass though.
Yeah, Code Red.
I would enjoy that shit though. I think so. Don't walk on.
To start, let me explain myself.
What? Oh gosh! Wow, that laugh was tough.
That way. That was it. That's how you started.
Yo, this first play. I gotta see what happens next.
5'7",
That man was pissed.
113 pounds, and I was 16 at the time of the encounter.
Oh my
I'm a
goodness!
multi-sport athlete: track, handball, volleyball, basketball.
Oh.
Damn, she both
And I
she
have
talented like
insomnia.
that.
This all
Damn,
happened
yeah,
around
insomnia,
2
that's
a.m.
tough.
on August 10th of 2015. I had been over to my best friend's place because she had
Besties.
just returned home from a vacation, and she had birthday presents for me. Hoodies and gummies, if you're curious. I had spent almost an hour there already, and wanted to head back home soon because honestly, my town is scary at night. Drug dealers, rapists, murderers.
Damn!
You know
Why you
the
living, bro?
So, I
Damn!
waved goodbye to my best friend and started walking down her street. I guess a party had just lit up, because behind me at the end of the road, about 20 or 30 yards from where I was standing, there were a couple of men walking across the crosswalk. They were both pretty tall.
Men,
I'm guessing between
like
5'11"
2.5
and 6'3". The two seemed harmless at first when I looked in their direction, but soon they came
What?
I should be like fashion nigga. This shit.
I don't know, obviously, but like, that animation is dope.
So I just kept walking.
It is what?
That's when I overheard one of them say,
What do you say?
"Hey, that's a girl." At this, I
What?
whipped my head around.
Yeah, it
They
is.
started
Yeah.
to walk in my direction,
Yeah.
and one of the two men had moved over towards
They
the
haven't seen the
sidewalk.
girl in 10 years,
There
huh?
was no light.
Where the guy go
I knew
though?
at this
Now you
point
trapped
something
me.
wasn't right.
Yo, he's
And
smart
I
with
began
it.
to
Obviously
pick up the
something ain't
pace.
right. Somebody said, hey,
They were
that's a
still
girl.
getting closer.
Why
I didn't
look?
know
He's
where the
smiling though.
second
He look.
Because he
When
wants
I
to.
looked back,
Yeah.
the first guy was still following me down the middle of the road. I think that they were planning to cut me off and try to trap me between the two of them.
You think so?
The minute I was about 13 yards from the T intersection, I started to run.
Yeah, you said track
She's running.
athleticism.
I hooked a sharp right, and then a left.
So that
I
okay?
could still hear them behind me, and at this point, all I knew was that I couldn't stop moving. I had to lose them somehow. I was coming up to an apartment building with a small parking lot behind it.
Tough.
There were no lights. I made the split-second decision to veer off into the parking lot, and I squeezed myself under one of the cars. I don't know how long I waited there.
Why nobody got
Could've
cellular
been a minute,
devices in these
but it
names?
felt
Bro?
like a
Like
lifetime.
nobody be calling the police?
I watched the two men run past. They didn't bother to check under the cars, which was definitely in my favor. The minute I felt I was safe, I backtracked and took a different route back to my home. I was too scared to take the main route, in the fear I would have bumped into them. I know what I'm about to say is stupid,
What?
but I didn't go to the police. I wouldn't have been able to give them a proper description of the men, because I hadn't seen their faces.
Tough.
If there's anything I learned from my experience, it's that no matter who you are, you need to be extremely careful. You can think that the part of town or city that you live in is safe, but that really isn't the case. There is no protective barrier to keep out people with bad intentions. Please, whatever you do, watch your surroundings as if your life depends on it. If I had been listening to my music and not paying attention, I hate to think what could have happened to me.
That's tough right there.
I hope that no one else has to experience the fear that I did. It was almost like prey being chased by predators. And to the men who followed me, let's never meet again.
Oh, that's why they're called predators. Oh, that
Why?
makes a lot of sense now.
Oh, because they attack prey?
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense why they're called predators now.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that?
No, I never knew why they.
Interesting. But all three of those situations, there were code reds. There was no real code black. You know what I'm saying? You know, you call police. You know, you get out there. Now, selling, the first girl sold. Second girl, she ain't sell. You know what I'm saying?
She sell?
You can't really like. I mean, you could sell in that situation, but you know, she didn't sell. She's like, no, I don't want to do it. She kept pushing, so you got security cameras and people walking to her car.
No, she sold.
The third girl ain't sell. You know,
The dude found her at his house.
that didn't happen.
What do you mean it happened?
They do that at the end of these videos all the time to like scare you at the end. They do that all the time. That didn't really happen.
It did happen. Why would they show it?
They
Like,
do that
It
all.
could.
They
It
do
could
that-
happen.
They do that all the time.
What are you talking about, bro?
But
happened.
yeah, so they're all code reds. Luckily, there were no code blacks because I've seen many code blacks.
No, it wasn't that bad. Bro.
But yeah, man, people usually do crazy.
That shows ass. The first dude, yeah, I would have whooped his ass though. I mean, I'm not really like I don't get mad easily, but I don't know, something like that, like, I don't know, like, it might just set me off the edge. It's like, yeah, this might be that time to let loose.
That was just a cold right there. You ain't gotta kill him.
No, I ain't gonna kill him, but I would, like, I heard him. Like,
I heard him.
I heard him. I think it'll be fun, though. Second one?
Hey, you weird, bro. You got a little fetish with that.
A fetish?
No, I don't know, like, the way I heard him. I'd have fun with that. Yes, I don't know.
I see what you mean, though. The second one? I don't know, maybe it's hard because, like, that was, like a female. Let me see. But, like, you can't do that with, like, you can't reverse roles with that.
Yeah.
I guess you could, though.
Yeah.
But, like, it was sort of dumb, though. I don't know, it just be, like, sort of dumb. And the third one?
Yeah, they chased after my girl.
Actually, yeah, I can see you running from that one, though.
It's like, that's a girl.
Because there's two people there, so I can see it. You probably get your ass beat.
Yeah, so you run.
Yeah, I can see that.
She did good. She ain't so.
She's smart.
They ain't so. Except for the first one. So strong. I thought the other two won't sell just how bad she was doing it. But
Should we do this again?
yeah, man, we should do it again, man. You know, we had to find some cold blacks.
Cold blacks. Like, cold black is death, right?
Yeah, it's when somebody spikes you so bad that you, like, killing them is not like bad.
Interesting.
And I ain't trying to kill nobody. I want to go my whole life without killing anybody.
But
Somebody breaking my house trying to kill my kids.
okay.
Or trying to like kill me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's me or him. And he doing that I did nothing wrong to.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gonna run his pockets?
Yeah, it's tough.
You just let it go, you know.
So he kills me?
Just let it happen. Just say like, this is your time, you know. It's your time to go. You're not feeling it.
He killing my kids? It's a GG maybe.
Is it GG from him?
Yeah.
That's tough, bro.
Man, make sure to subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you forgot.
I ain't forget.
No, go ahead and tell
I
him.
don't be forgetting, bro.
Tell him, shut yourself up, bro.
Right now?
Yeah, before the video get too long.
It's been that long?
Was it 25
It's
minutes?
like 30 minutes, bro, because that thing going on. Yeah, like, subscribe, bros. Bros?
I
What's
don't
that?
pass it. Make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe.
This is not your channel, Jesse. My channel.
Okay, go ahead.
You already said it, bro. Alright, we out here. Peace!
The thoughts up in my head that cloud up very fast. So deep thinking mentality is very hard to mask. I find myself confused for many reasons why. But mainly it's when I'm looking at the sky. I live in a bad world, that's not a mistake. Every time I leave the house, my life is at stake. Mass shootings, racism, yeah, we have it all. The emotional range humps way too close to call.